Alright. I believe this should be working. Hi! I'm Chucky. I've been told it's bad manners to not introduce myself, and huh. I'm gonna need to fix that. And I'm trying to beat Resident Evil 4 without complaining that you can't buy ammo. Oh, yeah, there we go. I think we will be enjoying some more of the wonderfully cheesy cutscenes that this game has. Man, that's a mood. Damn, bro, no, not November is hitting really hard.
Leon, it's been 6 hours since our last transmission.
And you seem awfully calm despite of that.
Don't you mean lonely? Anyway, I started to feel dizzy, and then I guess I must have lost consciousness.
Lost consciousness? Maybe that has some connection to what the village chief was talking about.
Can't say. But I'm all right now. I'm gonna continue my mission.
Alright, let's see. So... Ooh. Actually, don't really know who wrote this. Oh, I think this is Louis writing to to Leon. Oh, I wonder if that flash grenade is actually meant as a, you know, hint that you should probably use it for the enemies that get introduced in this chapter. Anyways, so that's some nice looking rain. So nights come around, and at this point you will start getting the introduction of a new kind of enemy, which I think it's pretty well done, because actually I'm just gonna leave it to happen here, because I think this is where it happens. Yep. Oh boy, insert splitting headache joke. And these things can actually stab you while down, on top of being way worse. About... I have nothing to say for myself. I was actually pretty certain that this game had a mercy health point. Like, if you get knocked down to 1 HP. I guess I never really noticed it because it was never really a problem. Those things look like hearts now that I look about them closely. Insert Heart of Darkness joke here. Because these things only... I'm being awfully stubborn about not healing, aren't I? And the whatchamacallit, the dynamic difficulty system is going to... There we go. And the dynamic difficulty system is going to really knock things down quite a lot, isn't it? But regardless, so these enemies are the actual parasites that are plaguing the poor people, and they are photosensitive because UV light literally kills them. So, or intense enough light. Actually, I'm not completely certain. So, the fact that they only appear now is justified in a Watsonian sense, that by the fact that it has become night. And, you know, the sun is no longer out and literally scorching them even if they do come out. Now, oh, there we go. And as far as, I believe, justifications for... I think the difficulty system just took a lot of pity on me, which I do not enjoy. Let me just struggle if I'm incompetent, damn it. Regardless, so I think it's an interesting way to go about it, and the fact that they're fragile towards, that are killed instantly by flashbangs, is for that very reason. And I feel like that makes flashbangs actually the best grenades in this game, because hand grenades are okay. They crowd control, sure, but do I need to time my shot? I do not remember that. I'm just gonna shoot it. What's the game gonna do? Lock me out of progress? Oh, someone's here. Hi. So, I don't think that if... I mean, based on the rules that I've set for myself with this playthrough, if there is one thing that I'm missing, that is definitely the grenades. Because, especially the flash grenades. Because incendiaries, they're okay, I guess, for locking down choke points. Hand grenades are fine in a pinch. But flash grenades are either really good crowd control, like the hand grenades, which, you know, I mean, you might say they deal less damage, but since they open enemies up to a, you know, button prompt attack, it still damages them. Whereas, if the enemy has, you know, their plaga out, which would otherwise be quite a bother to deal with, it just instantly bursts, and I have no idea how to deal with this. And I've gotten quite used to just... Fuck. And I've gotten quite used to just throwing a flash and getting out of, you know, any sort of any sort of plaga related crowd problem. But without that, I think that is going to be the biggest challenge, because honestly, until the like small spider plagas come out later in the game, the plaga is going to be a big problem, because I would either need to spend more ammo than, you know, if they didn't have their plaga out, because I need to stay away from it, since it's already killed me twice despite the enemy being knocked down, because they can still attack while knocked down. Or I just risk getting insta-killed, and I do not deal well with insta-kill enemies. Okay. I'm gonna go for that. It's probably just a spinel or some sort of quartz, but at any rate. So I am kind of worried, in equal parts worried and excited to see how the castle parts will turn out, because, well, they're probably gonna be the most, I guess, risky. So, from what I remember, there's this part in the castle where you are faced with Type 1 plagas, which are these knifey flaily ones, which are placed somehow inside of a suit of armor. And I'm not certain the suit of armor is not actually immune to handgun bullets. Though they're probably not immune to the knife, but that's frankly somewhat more worrisome. That's gonna be the skill issue part of the game.
I've obtained an object that resembles a cult group's insignia.
Wonderful, Leon. Head back to the church. Ashley's safety is our immediate priority.
I love how Honeygun Stone implies that she's like, all right, Leon, that's very, very nice, but we need you to focus on the mission. Because she probably isn't aware of how a Resident Evil game works, unlike Leon. Oh yeah, I'm heading towards the El Gigante. That's gonna be fun.
Got a selection of good things on. What are you selling? Is that old strength? Is that thank you. Is that thank you.
I literally do not remember where any of the... I was trying to like think back and see if I could remember where the gems for the mask are, but I just literally do not remember. Anyways, I have some more topics that I've prepared for today, which, well, not more topics. I'm just gonna dive more in depth with into my, I guess, history with the RE series, because like I've said, despite this being the first game that I played, it wasn't really the game that got me into Resident Evil. Well, the first game that I properly played, I guess. It wasn't the game that really got me into Resident Evil, because I mean, I liked it well enough, but I was also aware that, you know, RE5 and RE6, which were kind of the latest games at the time, weren't really all that great games. So
Rápido, rápido, rápido. Usa los músculos. Rápido, apúrense. Por aquí. Rápido, rápido. Por aquí, por aquí. Ay, se vuelve loco. Mierda.
I'm actually curious how exactly these things happened, because with that size, just the amount of food that it would need to eat would probably be far more than the whole village can produce, especially since it's fucking ripped. This thing's almost entirely just muscle. Alright, and I will be saved by the popper. Now, I never noticed if it breaking these things spawns drops, or it's just the drops that are inside, so I guess we're gonna... Huh. I'm pretty certain there was no ammo or money in here, so I think the latter is the case. Now, I'm kind of just stalling for time because I want Huey to pop up, because we've saved him earlier. Also, that's... I'm pretty certain that's not a dog's howl. That's a really brave dog. Alright, let's shoot him in the back. Wait. Does it take more damage in the head? I never really stopped to notice these things because I never really needed to. What I do know is that if you hit it enough, it will drop to one knee and you can just quick time event its Plaga, which is what you need to kill. And you just stab. Wait. Did I need to press a different button? Because if, you know, you're only just getting with us, I do not actually have the, like, button prompts. I think I'm actually stupid, and yeah. Wait, no, this is... Oh well, I'm just gonna let you clean the map for me. So, I changed my inputs because I am not used to the Xbox, I guess, style of input. So... Oh, wait, please. So, I need to figure out whenever I see QuickTime events. So I need to figure out if that A button is actually square, because I don't know, what was that? Because I'm not sure if it, you know, allows me to... Okay, we're just gonna see, we're just gonna try again today. Yep, I fucked up. I was supposed to press, you know, X instead of A. So the run button, you stab with the run button. Its Plaga is still not fluttering out. I remember that, you know, after a point it distinctly just... Oh god! There we go. I'm good at button mashing. Wait, is that it? Honestly, this is kind of disappointing. Alright, now, on a more... Because I'm just gonna be fighting enemies from this point on. Actually, I think this is the point where I actually need to start getting good. Because, you know, enemies aren't just big lumbering things to crowd control anymore. Now I actually have to start aiming properly and using my noodle. But what I want to talk about is I kind of want to talk about Resident Evil 7, because after playing this one, that was the first Resident Evil I played, and I actually was there on release, because I saw the pre-release material and it fascinated me in a way that honestly not many game trailers or just games in general fascinate me. And I still haven't found a game that can quite appropriately scratch that itch, because Resident Evil 8, it's not a bad game, but it's not a sequel to Resident Evil 7. And... oh, doggos. I'm gonna have my neck ripped out. Because it is very much a... oh no. No. I wonder if that was an accident or if it was actually on purpose. I'm dead. I've actually never... That's disappointing. I don't think I've ever been killed by this mauling attack before. But yeah, so, as I was saying, I saw the pre-release, and it was this really specific mix of actual gameplay and atmospheric tension building, which made it feel really grounded, that just made me look forward to playing it. And I always, and I, you know, really wanted to try it. And this was despite, you know, being familiar with the reputation that Capcom had in those days, because you'll need to remember, while I'm not 100% certain of it, I think that Umbrella Chronicles, or wait, what's it called? Umbrella Ops, that really shitty third-person PvP shooter. I'm genuinely trying to remember what's it called, but my memory isn't serving. Umbrella Corps, that's what it's called. So Umbrella Corps was like happening around this time. People had basically zero faith in Resident Evil, and yet it was still kind of, it I don't know, it just looked really good. And this was despite the fact, or I guess because of the fact that it seemed to go with what at the time was, well, even still now, is quite a popular genre of horror, which is the, you know, you're basically defenseless, run from this big indestructible thing that will kill you in a one hit if it catches you, or a few hits that you take within a short period of time because regenerating fucking health. But okay, I never really got this puzzle. Like, hold on, let me just. Okay. I need to think. No, my one weakness. Wait. Wait. Turn. Because that. Wait. They're supposed to be right there. I think this is right. And then green goes here. Actually, let's. God damn it. Let's see if. Whoops. Okay, so I think. Yeah, I'm pretty certain actually that blue is the one that is not positioned correctly. Let's see now. There we go. I honestly couldn't tell you what the logic of that puzzle is. I just switch them until they kind of feel right. It's a weird puzzle. Now let's go meet the. Let's go see. Let's meet Ashley.
Ashley,
Don't come!
hey, take it easy.
No! Get away!
Oh my god, jiggle physics. Fuck off.
Everything's going to be just fine. My name's Leon. I'm under the president's order to rescue you.
What? My father?
That's right. And I have to get you out of here. Now come with me. It's Leon. I've succeeded in extricating my subject.
Extricating?
Work, Leon. I'll send a chopper over right away.
Where's the extraction?
That word feels like it's
There's another
not
trail
used
that you can take
properly.
to get out of the village. The chopper will pick you up beyond there.
Got it. I'm on my way. Wait, follow me. Wait, follow me.
Okay. So, if my comments didn't make it clear, I really do not enjoy that kind of game. Because it's kind of, first off, I think it's not good for my anxiety. And second off, it's well, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh yeah, lazy. Like it basically just feels like it's a gameplay style designed so that you don't need to really design it. You know what I'm saying?
I'll take
Oh
the
god,
girl.
that kind of labra is spazzing out.
If you must know, my name is Osman Sadler, the master of this fine religious community.
What do you want?
To demonstrate to the whole world our astounding power, of course. No longer will the United States think they can police the world forever. So, we kidnapped the president's daughter.
Honestly,
In order to give her our
Sadler's.
power and then send her back.
No. Leon, I think they shot something in my neck.
What did you do to
You
her?
too?
We just planted her a little gift.
I like that Ashley seems to remember it far better than Leon.
Party when she returns home to her loving father. But before that, I thought I might bargain with the president for some donation. Believe it or not, it takes quite a lot of money to keep this church
So I think
running.
Faith and money will lead you nowhere, Sadler.
Oh, I believe I forgot to tell you that we gave you the same gift.
When I was unconscious.
Oh, I truly hope you like our small but special contributions. When the eggs hatch, you will become my puppets. Involuntarily, you'll do as I say. I'll have total control over your minds. Don't you think this is a revolutionary way to promulgate one's faith?
Sounds more like an alien invasion if you ask me. You okay?
Leon, what's gonna happen to us?
Don't worry. We got into this mess. We can get out of it.
yeah, I've got the game to appear in. It's called Resident Evil 6. I'm sorry for Resident Evil 6. But yeah. So I guess the fact that I saw that you were going to be handed a handgun, which you, if I recall correctly, the pre-release kind of trailer-style diaries for the gameplay showed that it, like, you would shoot Jack multiple times and he would fall over, you know, and he was quite clearly not dead. And I think that triggered something in my mind to go, oh, okay, so we'll have a skin of your teeth style kind of tight. Ooh, we have a bit of a gift set up because we shoot this and we get rid of a lot of the enemies, and I'm definitely taking that because I need my... Oh wait, it blows up at the first target. Bad choice. Then, anyways, so I got really excited because of that, and the reason for that is that it makes you as a player engage with the world. I'm running. You know, if you've heard anyone talk about this game, they're probably gonna complain about escorting Ashley, but just look at this. Yeah, I played like shit and really not as careful as I should have, and yeah, she took some damage, but first off, she can take a beating, and second off, you saw her duck out of the way of my shots, right? Besides, you can in many places just leave her behind, sort out the grown-up business, and then go back and grab her. Like, that's an option. And in many places you're literally given a dumpster to throw her in, and she will wait there for you to come back and wait, no, not even that. You just whistle for her back, and
Welcome.
let's see if he has more. If he has new stuff for me, please have new stuff for me.
Things on
Thank
what
you.
Selling. Is that is that all, stranger? Is that all? Is that all, strange? Is that all? Thank
And
you.
the reason for that is, so she is really, really well programmed.
you.
Like, yeah, obviously the AI has some fuck. A man could cry. Honestly. Like, hold on, let me just. Let's just order these. Just make some. How can you complain about this inventory system when it's so viscerally satisfying to deal with? My four most dangerous weapons: the handgun, the Punisher, the Red 9, and the fish.
Thank you.
Do I get a yes? I get a stock as well. Thank you.
Thank you. What are you
Alright.
buying? Is that all? Is that? Is that? Is? Thank you. Is that? Is? Thank you. Is that all? Is that all, stranger?
Wait.
Come back.
I'm gonna be as cheap as I can with the ammo. So again, I mean, this rarely matters for your more that was dumb. For your more, well, handgun, but it's a genuinely good habit to reload, to like only upgrade capacity at 0 ammo to maximize the amount of ammo that you get for free. Actually, this merchant is like pretty fucking nice. You know, making sure that you're well equipped, not attacking you. Wonder if he gets infected like between chat. I wish I could just press the button to interrupt reloading. Also, you know, Ashley is treated like she's complaining all the time, but currently, you know, she's in pain, like about as much pain as Leon is, and she's carrying it just as well. She's saying nothing. But yeah. Alright, so now I know that I will be facing a Dr. Salvador. I don't know. It's time to see how this game pans out like this. I'm gonna change to the Red 9 the first chance that I get. Damn, we still go down pretty easily. Are there so few enemies? I somehow doubt it. But hell, I'm not complaining. So see, she ducked out of the way. Well, this is actually the first time I accidentally shot her. Or at least the first time that I remember. And I mean, that was completely my fault. Mostly my fault. I'm not gonna assume all of it. Yeah, I really need to get the Red 9. The Red 9, like, I really need to use up this ammo. Wait, why don't I use the Red 9? Oh god. Damn. I think this is the most difficult part with Ashley. I don't know. I don't remember her being a particular nuisance. Is it only me? Like, am I incompetent? Or are these enemies literally skipping parts of their, like, oh my god, you just shot me in the fucking face animations? Because... piss. Because it feels like that's what's going on. Because they seem to be stopping like mid-animation while I'm running towards them, and that is not nice. There we go. No! Why am I like this? I know why I'm like this. And... wait, am I gaslighting myself? I could swear that at some point there is a Dr. Salvador spawning near these gates. I'm so used to playing this game on professional because it's taken me, you know, the longest to beat, that I'm genuinely surprised at how it kind of feels different. Anyhow, let's go back to me talking about Resident Evil 7, because like sneaky. Like I said, I surprisingly enough, despite what I might have said to friends, I actually was quite looking forward to... Resident Evil 7, because it seemed like such a vast change of pace that it could genuinely be a great game.
Where are you going, Leon?
And it was.
Welcome.
Oh god, I still gonna need to wait there to get her up, even though...
What are you buying? Is that old strength? Thank you.
Yeah, Punisher's gonna come in handy later.
What are you buying? Come back anytime.
Where are you going, Leon?
I wish... wait, actually I could have just left her like farther behind, and then I would have...
Wait.
And I would have not needed to do this.
Follow me.
And I'm not doing well. I think I'm just gonna do the up to the point where you do... so the up to the point of the cabin siege. Cause... I mean... that feels like a good climactic point to leave off the... I guess a good climactic note to leave the stream on. And yeah. This is becoming more and more difficult to do as the game progresses, because this is not a game that gives you downtime to pause and think about your ideas. Because if I stop thinking, then all the minutia that I focus on to, you know, not get killed kind of take over, and I get in the habit of not talking, and then, you know, I don't talk for a pretty long while, and I'm gonna get an axe thrown at me. And then it just kind of spirals. I may need to pick games with more downtime in the meantime. Oh god. Oh god. Down. She was on fire. Oh man. Oh no. Right, let's... Oh no. Oh yeah, fun fact. If you keep aiming at an enemy after their head pops, if their plagas will, you know, come out of their neck, your target reticle will still, like, remain. I didn't notice. Your target reticle will still remain on them. You know, you'll see that small red dot. Because, you know, they are still something that you can shoot. If they are dead, your laser will basically go through them because they're already dead. I'm not getting as many yellow herbs as I'm remembering I should, which I think is... I don't know. Again, it's maybe my memory playing tricks on me, but I remember doing way better with yellow herbs by this point than I currently am. Also, apparently the game kind of adjusts the ammo you're getting based on the guns you have. So that's good. Honestly, I'm just gonna keep doing this because I still find it stupidly funny. Though I should probably walk her back because I don't want to... Knifing Ashley is actually an actual instant kill. And there is a bin in which you can leave her at the beginning of this segment. But I just forgot about it. Now, I'll need somebody who is, you know, more knowledgeable, I guess, in fashion, because my sense of fashion is basically stuck at a sort of mixture of a 80s, like 70s, 80s musical leading man and like the entire aesthetic of Top Gun. So I'm not a very fashionable person, but is Ashley's outfit really ugly? Like, am I alone? Because good fucking god, that belt looks ugly. That skirt is, I don't know. It's a plaid skirt. It's kind of ugly inherently.
Got a selection of good things. What are you buying?
No new stuff.
Come back anytime.
This is probably another one of the highlights of the series.
Leon, I have some bad news.
I'd rather not hear it.
Well, I'm afraid I have to tell you anyway. We've lost contact with the chopper. Someone must have shot it down, though we can't determine who.
Great.
We're prepping another chopper for you. Meanwhile, I want you to head towards the extraction point.
Got it.
Choppers don't have a good track record in zombie media in general, but it seems like in Resident Evil spectacularly. Specifically, sorry. Because
but we're sandwiched all right. Quick, in that cabin.
You have, like, I don't think there's any surviving chopper pilot that isn't
Leon.
a named main character, and even then I'm not sure if any of them drive.
That the president's equipped his daughter with ballistics too.
How rude!
Yeah,
I don't believe there's any relevance
happens
to my
to
figure
be-
and my standing. Who
happens
are
to
you?
be quite the ladies' man.
Excuse me, your highness. Perhaps the young lady might want to introduce herself first before asking someone his name.
Her name's Ashley Graham, the president's daughter.
Is she... Well, you know.
Don't worry. She's cool.
Never mind. There's supposed to be some kind of obvious symptom before you turn into one of them anyway.
Look,
Ashley, upstairs.
All right.
Okay, it's game time.
So here's a bit of a tip for any player who struggles with this part, or just I guess as a tactics thing in general. You should leave one of the windows like unbarricaded before the enemies break through, for the very simple reason that for a very simple reason that if you block all windows, then all you're doing is just, delaying the enemy's entrance into the cabin. Whereas if you, only block most of them and leave one open, then you've created a choke point, and enemies will eventually break through all of your windows and you will be swarmed. But you will have reduced their numbers quite significantly. So, oh no.
Leon, are you okay?
Just imagine if Lewis could accompany you for the entire...
Leon, are you okay?
I am not playing well. This is what greed does to you, kid.
Use this.
Thank you. I see that ammo out there and I can't take it.
Leon, are you okay?
Oh god. Let's eat the yellow egg. There were two enemies there. I don't know why, but they were.
Leon, are you okay?
That...
Leon, are you okay?
I really do not like the Type 1 Plagas. Because they just flail around, you don't even perceive when it's an actual attack. I don't know, I just on principle kind of dislike enemies that just hit you, just by moving. It wasn't cool in Mega Man and it isn't cool in this either.
Leon, upstairs.
Never.
Leon, are you okay?
I'll die before I give them any quarter. Space.
Man, this never ends.
Ooh. Wait, I think there's... a sight's coming towards my head, apparently. I'm... Man. I'm gonna skip this. I just wanna win.
Use this.
I was gonna let him throw the hatchet. And then I realized that I would actually benefit more from shooting his arm. Because that way I both deal damage to him and, you know, make him drop the hatchet instead of just dealing with the hatchet. Which weapon? I think the Blacktail had the highest crit chance. Because critical chance on guns is a hidden stat. I'm beginning to think that the whole behind you line is done just to, you know, accommodate for the very narrow viewing angle. You know, despite the fact that he's very briefly in this game, I think this bit is what makes the player just warm up so much to Lewis, because you're working together quite a lot. No, I refuse. I'm just gonna do a big heal. Did I? No, I thought I'd been killed. I was like, I'm dead again. No. Back off. God. No. You're not making it to the top floor. Just imagine the actual level of strength you would need to be able to roundhouse kick so many people with presumably enhanced human strength, since they can one-hand throw you over the, like, overhead throw you. Just imagine the sheer amount of strength that you would need to roundhouse kick that many of them. Like, are we sure that characters in Resident Evil are baseline humans? Because I don't think they are. Honestly, at time, it feels like the creators at Capcom consider special training to be just RPG stat grinding. This is like the shonen second wind. You know, the power of friendship. I'm not gonna change that just because I think it sounds funny. Again, if this were professional, I'd actually have to be playing properly. That is to say, to actually... Oh, fuck. This is a very, very bad position that I am in. This is a very, very, very bad position that I'm in. Help. Please, just die. Thank you. Now, for those of you viewers who are kind of intimidated, I guess, by this, because for some reason, I genuinely don't know why you would, like, take, but if you're worried, this part in particular, it's pretty fun if you can use, you know, crowd control tools, because those zombies would have been fodder for a grenade. Also, one of the mistakes that I keep making is that I neglect to close up this window after I lose the other two barricades. Come on.
Use this.
Thank you. Great. I mean, it's the thought that counts. Okay, it is time to... No, honestly. So this part is genuinely a just fun and challenging thing on the normal difficulty setting if you aren't using some stupid arbitrary challenges.
Use this. Leon, upstairs.
What? There's another one. Yeah, I gotta heal. They're actually pushing me back. It's starting to get a bit frustrating. Matka's bad. So, for the benefit of everyone wanting to get this business done with, I am going to give myself permission to just not say a thing, you know, to avoid commentating and actually focus on this, because this is actually becoming a bit challenging and I'm, well, not doing so hot. So I will be exclusively focusing on killing the enemies instead of also trying to commentate, because this isn't easy.
Use this. Leon, are you okay? Use this.
Thank God for wonky hitboxes. The fuck hit me?
Use this. Leon, are you okay? Leon, are you okay? Leon, are you okay?
I saw that one coming. You know, I just realized, like, the enemies are clumping up, and I have a handgun that's specifically made to deal with clumps of enemies, because, you know, it pierces. And I'm not using it. I'm dumb.
Use this.
That was hilarious.
Use this.
I'm just kind of married to the Red 9, if I'm being completely honest. I don't know, I like big damage. Yeah.
Use this. Leon, upstairs.
I wonder how do people do this part in knife-only runs? Alright, alright, alright. Not good. had 2.5 bars of health. Come on, Leon. Like my real life, the real life person, could have survived that hit with 2.5 liters of my blood inside of me. Only. I'm terribly sorry about that. Another hint as to whether the enemy is going to just, you know, die or will actually spawn a plaga is if they drop their weapon. Because almost certainly, like, if it looks like they drop their weapon because their, like, hand went slack. Because if they do, then it's likely not gonna be a plaga situation, which is always great. Okay. Come on. Imagine if the enemies could actually die because you crush them with a something you push to, you know, block a pathway. That would be hilarious.
This never ends. Leon, are you okay?
What hit me? Oh, you died.
Who's this? Leon, upstairs. Leon, are you okay?
No, honestly, I'm not okay. Bugger. Yeah, that was stupid of me. No. There we go.
Looks like they're backing off.
So, what do we do now?
The bridge I crossed to get here's out. So I guess we have no choice but to keep moving.
I forgot something. You guys go on ahead.
Louis.
Kind of makes me happy that my hit ratio has been consistently above average. I don't know. Makes me feel good. Because, hold on. Well, damn. I only just noticed that something is written. Huh. There's some things written in here. I never really noticed this because, not good resolution, but okay. Okay, that's nifty, I gotta say. And at any rate, that's gonna be it for today. I'll probably be doing this again tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the next chapter, and I hope I'll be able to, I guess, come here with more of a conversation topic. But until then, it's been fun. And yeah, have a great day.